Good day, good day, good day, everybody. Hey, here we are. We are live in Nashville, y'all. I am in Nashville, Tennessee. And if you don't know why, you'll know why in a moment. So, welcome to Living Life in Joy. I am Rev Melissa, and I haven't done a live Living Life in Joy in so long, but it's a special occasion, so I had to do it live while I'm in Nashville. So, welcome. Living Life in Joy is the show where I have the opportunity to interview people who are connected to their yes, who are about that living life in joy life. And my guest today is all of that and then some. So I'm just going to tell you to sit back because we're going to go, set, ready. All right, we're back. Welcome to Living Life in Joy. Just want to shout out Tim. Oh, Tim, it's okay that you missed the power of eight. Just keep Sekou in that consciousness of healing. Send him light, keep him in prayer, all that good stuff. We had a wonderful time yesterday. Thank you, Margareta, for coming and sharing your consciousness with us. Yesterday, we had a Power of Eight healing circle for Sekou. So this is a continuation, if you will, because that is who my first guest is today. The one, the only, the amazing Sekou writes. And so I'm going to introduce him. In case you don't know, I don't know how you wouldn't know at this point, but let me just pull up his bio to share this with you all. All right. So, Sekou Rice is a journalist, author, playwright, professional creative, and an advocate for the unhoused and black and brown literacy. Born in Roxbury, Massachusetts, and residing between New York City and Nashville, Tennessee, Sekou is a Morehouse graduate who has created content over the past 25 years for a wide range of audiences, a wide range of magazines, newspapers, websites, and other outlets, including Essence and Uptime magazine. In addition, he has ghostwritten a New York Times bestseller, performed off Broadway, wrote and produced his stage play, and created the Hero clothing brand, which provides new clothes for members of the unhoused community. He also hosts the Be Your Own Hero show on the New York Thought Media Network, which is currently running in replays. So that is Sekou Right. And before I bring him on, I want to share one other thing with you. And this is a post from one of his walks that he did after, what am I saying? This is a Facebook post that he does every time he walks. How about that? So let me put this up. You know I'm producing myself, so you'll send me some love and light while I maneuver all this stuff. All right. Let's see if I got it. Wait a minute. Why it's not playing? Oh.
November 6th. November 6th, I will be giving all the money that I have to a nonprofit. Right? I'm going to be giving all the money I have to a nonprofit, and that amount will be $25,000 at least $25,000. Here's the thing, though: you can't give any money until I start the race. Until So I start the race on November 6th, right? When I snap my fingers or whatever it is I'm going to do, that will be the start. And then whenever I cross the finish line, that'll be my finish. In between that time, reckon at least 6 hours. Then, hey, that amount is the amount that's been given to the charity. And we got to make $25,000. $25,000. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's do it.
All right, y'all. Abracadabra. I wish I had my magic wand. Look who I am here with. Let me go back to comments. Take down Margaretta. Good day, Simone. Good day. Somebody from Geneva, Switzerland.
What?
This is
International.
Yeah.
Right.
This must be somebody who definitely knows you, Sekou. So this is a first. I have never done a Living Life and Joy show with the guests, like in the flesh.
Yeah. Oh,
where
really?
I could touch them.
I'm the first one.
You're the first one.
Right. Yes.
Sekou
Yes.
is the
Let's
first
go.
one. So, y'all, this is Sekou Writes. And so let's just get into it, Sekou, because I'm here for a specific purpose.
Okay.
My first time in Nashville. And I came to get this guy right here because he's about to do something amazing.
Yeah.
So let's start first with your t-shirt you have on.
My t-shirt, 409 days. 409 days. 409 days. I gotta say it 3 times because even for me, it takes a lot of energy. But 409 days is the number I decided to run at least a mile a day. And originally, my first challenge was to do it for 30 days. And I ended up doing it for 409. 409, y'all. I made it 409 days. And then, as you may know, something happened to me on day 409. And the powers came and took me. It shook me up a little bit. And since then, I've been going through a lot of different things. I've been going through amnesia. I've been going through just trying to find my way back to who I am and what I believe about myself. And yeah, it's been a long journey. This 409 has been a long journey. And so these shirts are available. I made this for me because I need it for me. But they are available if you go to my website at SekouWrites.com. So check it out.
Yes, and so Sekou mentioned that it started with 30 days, right? A 30-day challenge. And so I'm repping the 30-day hero t-shirt with the 30-day medal that Sekou created for folks who also decided that they were going to join him with the 30-day challenge. And I completed that 30-day challenge. I went and got my t-shirt, but I didn't do I think I went up to the day maybe 60. 409? No, yeah. Nowhere near the 409.
Yeah, I was really surprised by myself. I decided to do 30 days, a mile every day. So I expected to end the first month with 30 miles, right? 30 days, 30 miles. But I ended that first month with 60 miles. And I was like, how did I do that? How did I finish the first month revolving around 60 days instead of 30 days? And so anyway, just in terms of how much more I could do, that became a question mark implanted in my head. What more can I do? What more can I do? What more can I do? And that number just kept getting blown out the river, all the way up until that ultra marathon that I ran in Montgomery, Alabama, which I just learned about by watching my show, by the way, because I still have some amnesiac moments. Yeah. So I saw it on Rev Mel on my show that Rev Mel placed on the show board about the Montgomery, Alabama race series and how that impacted me was really profound.
So, Sekou, you said something interesting that that question got planted in your mind, how far can you go? And I think that question still plays in your mind because how far you can go is now leading you to November 6th. So tell us what's happening. What are you up to now, Sekou Rice?
So on November 6th, I am pursuing my first marathon, my very first marathon. And when I woke up, when I became aware of myself, at some point fairly early on, I remembered that I had signed up for the marathon. And I knew that it was close, but I didn't know how close it was. And I just made it my goal to get to this marathon, to focus my energy to get to this marathon, to get through this marathon. And that organized my steps, that organized my wins, that organized my losses. It organized everything about me to make it an impossible goal to get to the marathon right now. It was such an impossible goal, and ordered everything around me. And if I hadn't had that monumental goal to strive for, I don't know what would have happened. I mean, because I think about people who wake up from times like I did and just have nothing to look forward to, and just let themselves lie. But I didn't do that. I chased the Guinness World Records. Oh, sorry, I chased the marathon was happening on 6, and I added a Guinness World Record to make it impossible for me not to finish the race. Because when I finish the race, will have raised that money for other people.
So let me paint the picture for y'all. So one, Sekou signed up for the New York City Marathon, as he stated, and that's coming up November 6th, which is next Sunday. Hello, it's next Sunday.
Yes.
And if that wasn't enough, he decided he was also going to go for the Guinness World Record for raising the most funds during the marathon. Amazing, Sekou. And he's raising these funds, at least $25,000, for a nonprofit organization here in Nashville, Transformation Leadership. It's TLC.
And also, they also do Brown Boys Read.
Yes, they do Brown Boy Reads. Is that a chapter of Black Men Run? Some kind of affiliation.
There's some kind of
affiliation with Black Men Run. So anyway, that's where this money is going to. It's going to a nonprofit who's out here making a difference in the community, making a difference in young people's lives, making a difference. And Sekou is always about making that difference and being of service. So, Sekou, you said a lot. And so I just want to take a step back for a moment because I really want you to understand how momentous this is. We're talking July 14th, 2022, right? Do you want to share like what happened that day?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I remember.
Okay.
So this was the last day of summer school. I've been teaching summer school at Fisk University. Been teaching this with kids, real children, like for real children, like that. When I first showed up, I was like, oh wait, I'm too over prepared. They're like, hello, Mr. Can I have nap time today? I was like, nap time? Oh my goodness. All right, I guess we're taking a nap. So stuff like that, dealing with real children. And I made it because I wanted to kind of quit because it was hard. But I made it through, and on the very last day, there was a graduation ceremony, and I was presenting the graduation ceremony. And I got up on stage, and I felt a little weird, but I didn't think nothing of it. But then when I got off stage, I had a program, and I dropped the program. I reached down to pick up the program, and I was frozen. I was like, why am I frozen? Why can't I finish reaching the program? Why can't I finish picking up? And from there, I just had bits and pieces of things that I remember. And I understand I had a stroke and that I was taken to many different places and had many different experiences. And during that period, when I had amnesia and I didn't really know who I was, I had to fight. I had to fight, y'all. I had to fight, because you've got to understand that you've got to fight even when it's just you.
Mhm.
Like even before you realize who you are, who your family is, who this guy is, this heavyset guy that comes every day, who these people are to you, you've still got to fight because they're not there every day. And there's some certain things you gotta fight for. And one of my first fights was I didn't want to subscribe to letting them push me in a wheelchair.
Mhm.
And I saw a wheelchair in the room, and I was like, no, it's not going to be me. And I had to fight every day to do things to make sure that I didn't get secured in that wheelchair. And now I'm still clinically assigned to a wheelchair, but I still don't use a wheelchair. I still get up and move every day, and it hurts sometimes. It hurts all the time, actually, but I have to keep doing it. I have to keep doing it and bring all those things together.
Yeah, that is so powerful, Sekou. It's so powerful on so many levels because we're talking about less than 4 months. You're going to be running this marathon. And so, like, the power of the mind is extraordinary, and you talk about doing the impossible. And we know if we look at that word impossible, it means, if you tear it apart, impossible. And if this is not a demonstration of I'm possible, I need somebody to show me something that is, because I'm telling you right here, it's my testimony that this is the real deal. Sekou is the real deal. He is not playing. And once he sets his mind to it, it's going to happen. And so we can support Sekou in this new goal of one, knowing that he is walking across the finish line of the New York City Marathon, upright, strong, resilient, with grace and ease. How about that? And he has raised over $25,000 to set the new Guinness World Record for the most funds raised during a marathon. And I just want to be really clear with this. It's only the money that is raised, that is given when he is actually in the marathon. So we're going to be giving a lot of information over these next 7 days leading up to the marathon. So everybody is crystal clear. And so one of the things that we have created, and I want to give a shout out to Fee King because she's doing a lot of the legwork with this. Hey, Fee. Ambassadors. You can be an ambassador for Sekou. So I'm going to let Sekou talk about that a little bit.
So, basically, you ascribe yourself to be an ambassador. Wherever you are in the United States, you get out there and you run, walk, whatever you want to do in exercise to show solidarity and support of me. Like that's it, really it. Now the important thing is within the time period, we're talking about eight hours, let's say 8 hours on November 6th. There will be 8 hours that will be allowed for people to donate any amount of money. And again, you heard me say it on the snippet that Rev Mel played. So once I start snap my fingers or whatever, I've got about 8 hours in order to get the money in. So the goal is to get $25,000. And all of you can participate in any way you want by spreading the good news and being a part of this experience. So if you want to get interested, if you want to be involved, let us know, and I'll get you in touch with Fee and let her give you all the details.
Yes.
And I'm sorry for the talking. I'm getting very, very excited to be on the show with Mel. my talking is a little bit messed up.
You're doing great, Sekou. You are
Yes.
doing great. I wanted to throw up the ambassador flyer. Let me pull it up from here so you all can see. Oh, there it is. Okay. So that might be a little hard to read, but in essence, this is what an ambassador is. You're just helping Sekou win his race. You're helping him raise the $25,000 plus to set the new Guinness World Record. You're spreading the good news about what he's doing on your social media, right? You're calling up your friends, your family. You're telling them, go to this site and give at least $25. At least $25. You could give more, right? So that he can meet the goal of raising over the $25,000 on Marathon Day. All right. So that is what is happening. And I just want to put up, Sekou, they could go to your Hero Charity Run. Where can they go?
Well, the website is have to
Yeah,
what the
we'll
website
let
is.
you know. We'll
But-
let you know. I'll talk. Okay.
But go to that one for now.
Okay. So go to Hero Charity Run. Go to that one for now. And we're going to have new information as we lead up to the marathon. So the other thing you can do to stay in the loop is join the new Facebook group. Okay. Help Sekou win the Guinness World Record. So y'all can go there for sure right now. And let me see if I have a banner for that. Let's create one. So it's Facebook group.
So fun to see you do all this stuff that I used to do.
So your nose. Sekou used to do all this. I
I'm
gotta
like,
see.
what is happening?
Okay,
All these
Sekou.
things that are happening.
Oh,
All these things are buzzing
Sekou.
and worrying behind you. It's great.
Is it sparking memories for you?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Self-selected. Wow.
All right.
Pretty cool.
There we go.
Oh, pretty, yeah. That really
Oh.
helped.
Don't want that. Okay. So go to Help Sekou Win Guinness World Record. It's a Facebook group, and there's lots of information there. Feed posts there pretty often. And we want you to join. We want you to share the information on your page also. Okay? So that's what's happening. That is what is happening. I want to leave that up. And so Sekou, let's see what some of these comments are, because people are so excited to see you. So Margareta says, you are a beautiful inspiration. Thank you for showing how to fight, to be, and stay possible.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Because as I was fighting those people for not riding in that wheelchair, I couldn't talk. Because as you're seeing, I'm talking now, but then I wasn't talking at all. So it was very difficult. Very difficult. So that's all we're gonna say about that. That's all we're gonna say about that. I had to put in some work.
So there was some special sign
I would
language.
not say. I would not say. what
Was there a
going-
particular
I would not
finger?
say. I will not say what would happen.
All right. Simone says, mind over matter. God was preparing you mentally to handle your situation. Ashe to that. We know that everything is working together for our highest good, even when it looks like impossible. We know that it's all things are possible. All things are possible. Yes. Ashe. Facebook user Sekou. Oh, Sekou, she got a heart emoji. Achieve, I am. Okay. All right. So Facebook user, I don't know who you are. If you could put your name, that would be wonderful. Because it could be Linda, it could be Geraldine, it could be Peggy.
Lots of people.
Yeah, it could be lots of folks. So let me know who you are. And Margareta's telling you, no apologies. You
Thank
are
you.
doing great.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate
Yes.
Sometimes, I'm used to talking a lot now. So Sometimes it's harder on me talking a little less. So thank you.
Yeah, you're doing great, Sekou.
Thank you.
You're doing great. So we got our marching orders. Sekou, is there anything else you want folks to know? Like if someone wanted to get this T-shirt you got on, or any other hero clothing items.
So I don't know if we have it in one of these cute little flyers, but hopefully we have SekouWrites.com, which is my website. You can find these T-shirts that you can grab you one. You can find hero. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. I forgot it used to be on this thing. That's crazy. Yeah, so SekouWrites.com, you'll find all the information you need. All the information about all the different pieces you need. So check it out, please, and support. I would love to look out from the marathon and be able to see someone wearing 409. Yes, I know what that is. So I appreciate it.
Yes, and that's a good point, Sekou. On the day of the marathon, come. If you are in the New York City area, come, because we're going to be cheering Sekou on. And so we're getting a group together to meet up in Harlem. My husband is managing the Harlem stage for the marathon. So what that translates into is some VIP situations going on. Yeah.
VIP with it.
Up in the tent with some refreshments, waiting for Sekou to walk by so we could cheer him on. So if you would like to be a part of that experience, DM me your name and I will add you to the list. You have to do this before the marathon. So I'm going to set the deadline for this Thursday. Let me know by DMing me your name and I will add you to the list. Let me tell you what's not going to happen. Okay, let me be very clear. On the day of the marathon, if you roll up into Harlem and say, Red Melissa, could you let me in? I'm going to be like this. Because it's going to be too much to manage and we don't want to manage that. So we want you to be there. We have to be organized and we have to prepare. And there's a lot for Sekou to prepare for. Okay? All right. So let's cheer him on the day. Let's beat him at the finish line. Let's meet him at the finish line. Yeah.
Great.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And if anyone has, this is the other thing we need, and then we're going to wrap up the show. We need an accountant and an auditor. The Guinness World Records ain't playing. They have very strict guidelines about every component of beating or setting a world record. So we've gone through the guidelines with Fee, and this is what we need. We need an accountant and an auditor who will certify the money that has been raised. And there's a lot more that goes with it, but that's the essence of their job. Yeah. So if you have a connection, or if you yourself are an accountant or an auditor, please DM me so that we could get you on Team Sekou and make this thing happen.
Yeah. And all right. If you do other things, that you just want to help us, we need the help. Because it's a lot of things. She mentioned one thing, but there's a lot of little things. So please let us know.
A lot of things, Joe. So sign up to be an ambassador, and you'll get it to do something very specific based on your talents and what you would like to do. There's a lot of work that needs to get done in less than 7 days.
Yikes!
But guess what? We're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it though.
All right, everybody. Any closing remarks, Sekou, before we go?
Just it's been fun to wear my 409 out here. I've been looking at myself, watching me wear the 409, and just feeling very uplifted by the 409 days I put down. And remembering that 409 days is strengthening me to move forward on November 6th.
Yes. Ashe to that. So, any close out Okay, look at you, Red Bell, handling your business. Okay, thank you for the encouragement, Simone. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all for tuning in live with me today for our special Live in Nashville with Sekou Rice, the man who is going to do the thing on November 6th, New York City Marathon, and set the new Guinness World Record for the most funds raised, at least $25,000, to go to a not-for-profit.
That's
It's
right.
gonna happen,
We're gonna
y'all.
do it. We're gonna do it.
Yes.
Make it happen.
So
Yes.
Tim got
Yes,
it.
Tim. Yes,
Yes,
Tim.
yes,
Tim.
409. Yes, 409. I kind of don't want to go, but we gotta go, y'all. We gotta go.
All right.
So tune in all week. All week we'll be giving updates on SIP. All right, all week, and tune in to Sekou's show. Oh, fireworks. Fireworks.
Fireworks.
Okay.
Fireworks
All right.
request. Fireworks request. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. All right. Thank you, Simone, for that request. And please check out the replays of Sekou's Be Your Own Hero show, Monday through Friday at 9:45 Eastern Time. Please check him out.
And if you're doing the things that I'm suggesting you do with the money, let me know, because I am. I'm listening to myself and I'm getting some really good advice. So I suggest you get some good advice too. Let's do it together. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Sekou is doing it. Hey, Karen. So Karen Sekou ran a virtual marathon a couple of weeks ago.
What?
Her first time.
What?
So shout out to Karen. And she's doing it again virtually.
Let's go.
On November 6th.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's
All
go.
Things are possible.
Let's go.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Karen, for the love. All right, everybody. Peace and blessings. Peace and justice. We're living life in joy. Yes, I am. With my boy right here. Stay connected, y'all. Stay connected to your yes. And stay connected to Sekou Rice. Peace.
I know.
I got stuck right here.
I'm so confused. I'm watching everything happen. I'm like, what's she doing now? What is she doing?
Bye.
All right.